Hi, I'm Lori Brown.
And I'm Joshua Van Tassel, and together we make Pondercast.
Along with our third partner, Ty Johnston. Is he there?
I hope so.
We're into our second season of making Pondercast. That's over 30 episodes. That is a lot of pondering.
It's a lot.
Too often, our nights get ignored. Weird, because there are just as many of them as there are days. But it seems that only our days get the attention and the intention. That word holds a multitude of emotions, memories, and I think at different times in our lives, we can feel very differently about sex. But judging from your reaction to the word right now, today, how are you feeling about sex? We are all born into and brought up in a death-phobic culture. So it's not your fault that we don't talk about it, that we don't see death. Those are the kind of things I like to ponder.
And I love to write music about.
Basically the kind of things you think about in your head, but you rarely put words into the air about. So this is how we create here at Pondercast. First, me thinking hard, having thoughts clumped together into an idea, turning that into a bunch of ideas, and recording it. Then it's off to Joshua, his turn for inspiration. Don't laugh at me.
Once Lori sends me the script in her recording, I usually lie on the floor, much like she does, think about what she's written and saying, and do my best to frame in a musical way her ideas and her thoughts. And then it's off to Ty to wrangle the technology to get it to you.
That's right. I'm Ty Johnson, the token tech guy here at Pondercast. So from my studio out in Newfoundland, I take all of our episodes and I upload them to iTunes and Spotify and all of the other places people can find podcasts, including, of course, our own website.
Pondercast is 100% independent, which means we don't get an income check for this creative work, which happens every 2 weeks. And we're ad-free, which means we need support from listeners like you through Patreon. Listeners that look exactly like you.
And for as little or as much as you want, you can help join our Patreon team and support this podcast.
Why become a Pondercasternaut on Patreon? Free stuff like monthly playlists, guided meditations, and behind-the-scenes content.
Advanced ticketing for live events, and free Pondercast merch, like t-shirts and pins for those who donate $5 or $10 a month. Check out the donation tiers.
We don't think anybody likes podcasts that start with minutes worth of ads. So help keep Pondercast ad-free and help support your pondering habit.
That's it. You watched to the end.
Wow.
Wow. Great work.
And one more thing to sweeten the deal. All new patrons, for a limited time, are going to receive a free digital copy of the Pondercast album Season 1 by Joshua Van Tassel. And if you pledge at the $3 a month tier, your pledge is going to be matched by a Pondercast angel. This is a huge boost for us, and all of this money goes to keeping us independent and ad-free. Now, Patreon operates in US dollars. I know. But that means that your $3 pledge is actually a little over $4 Canadian from you and a little over $4 Canadian from our Pondercast angel. This is a huge boost for us, and it means that this is the time to become a Pondercast supporter because you get free music and because your pledge gets matched. So can you show us that Pondercast means something to you and go to patreon.com/Pondercast. Okay, that's it from me for now.